Hey boys, are we started? Alright, I think we're back. If my camera will work. I think we're back. So I'm gonna try and wrap up this festival playlist that I started earlier today. My mic is probably low as hell. Let's see. Check, check. Yeah, that's pretty loud. Ooh, got the hiccups. I've been drinking all day. Alright. Oh, check out that Hawaiian shirt. I think I might need that. Nah, I'm just joking. Alright, let's do this one. Let's try and wrap up this festival festival playlist today. Speak English, you dummy. I've been having problems with my neighbors, so I have to keep an eye on my cameras. I might have to jet out the door with all these cables hanging off of me. Because yeah, these people are nuts. They must. They about to deal with this a side of me that no one else has. Bro, what is going on here? Why are the cars floating? What is happening? That I-8 got kind of a bit of pull. Whoop. This is like Hot Wheels expansion. I'm having to like duck and dodge and bob and weave to see where I'm going. Like Trackmania. Man, that game used to be so fire. Back when racing games were like AAA titles, Trackmania came out. It was like 20 bucks, highly competitive. That shit was beast. I'm still, or not me, but oh, bruh, I'm gonna have to rewind that. But the account me and my brother shared is still 47th in the U.S. on Trackmania, and the last time that it was logged into was like 6 years ago. So yeah, we used to be pretty stout on Trackmania. We won a few of the minor tournaments, none of the big ones. We never traveled to go to like the cons and stuff because it always seemed like it was a con. If you know anything about competitive gaming, you know it's a lot of it is actually fixed. So yeah, it's not so much a tournament, it's a con, a convention, and also where people get conned into buying and supporting shit they shouldn't. Yeah, anyone in like professional, semi-professional gaming will tell you how rigged it is. Like, even at a low level with like $100 prizes, there's rigging going on between teams. Like, you throw the match and I'll give you half the prize, you know? Where it's one team feels like they can make a whole lot more off of the prestige of winning than they can off the prize, and the other one just wants some money to cover travel. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of calming in professional gaming, and especially the higher you go, in professional gaming, the more conning there is, and like match fixing and stuff like that. Like, it's been, as far as what I can tell, just like a casual observer that's been in the scene before, it's been a long time since there was an unfixed Quake match, like on a QCon level, like the main tournament. There was I think who it was. I'm Pretty Easted, which was the team. They were so fucked up when they signed up they couldn't even type I'm Pretty Wasted as their team name, so it came out I'm Pretty Easted. It was them and another like mid-ranking team in QCon, and Easted was winning. They were winning at the halfway point, if I'm remembering the match correctly. Easton was winning at the halfway point, and then all of a sudden, like, they threw the match. And the prize money was nothing. It was like just barely enough to cover travel. So yeah, I definitely believe there's a lot of match fixing in professional gaming, and also in sports too. Like, if you watch in sports, like, there's people that make billions sports betting that have inside intel, like Reverse Kramer. All right, we got that that one knocked out. See what we need for this, and danger sign. But yeah, I definitely feel like at the highest level of every competitive activity, there's a lot of cheating going on. Like, whether it be like NASCAR or professional cycling or like whatever, like at the highest level of any competitive activity, there's going to be a lot of cheating. All right, danger sign. I have to do 1115 with an A-class modern sports car. Oh, we do. Modern sports car. That's got way more acceleration and top end. It just doesn't handle as well. It's probably going to be a bear to handle though. Check with chat. How far is that? 9 miles? Bro, I think we're going to have to stop. I think we're going to have to fast travel that thing. That's a long way. That's a long way. Oh yeah, this thing is like greasy as hell as far as the handling goes.
You have arrived at your destination.
I got it. I got the achievement there. Yep. All right. See what else we need. Speed trap, modern sports car A. Oh, I can just like roll on down to this thing. If I didn't have to hit that danger sign, I could have rolled on down. The default style of driving is in the cockpit, so it's definitely a little bit hard for me to drive fast third person, but I know y'all like to see content in third person. So yeah, I'll struggle through it for you viewers. All one or two of you.
You have arrived at your destination.
It was not enough. Boom! We got it. Alright. What else we gotta do? Mud Runners, SUV Heroes, I'm pretty sure I got one of them things. A-Class SUV? For sure. Oh, it's a bunch of events. It's at least 3. Fuck's sake, bruh. I'm gonna have to say that F-Pace looks a whole lot better than my favorite Grand Cherokee. That's what a daily drive is, a gray Grand Cherokee like that. The fuck, I forgot what trim it is. It's only 2-wheel drive, but it's got all the options, you know. And I got every option except 4-wheel drive. It just I wanted the upgraded interior, and to get the upgraded interior and also get 4-wheel drive, it would have added like 30 grand to the price of the car. And I was like, fuck that. Like 30 grand for 4-wheel drive? Are you kidding me? For 30 grand I can buy a Jeep Wrangler and put a winch on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can buy a whole second car to recover this car when it gets stuck. So I didn't put a 4-wheel drive on my car. Which, on the Gulf Coast, you don't really need 4-wheel drive if you stay on the road. But you go up like up north or in the Rocky Mountains skiing and shit, you're kind of fucked. Like, yeah, tires make a hell of a lot of difference. Like, just having mud and snow or studded tires on a 2-wheel drive car is like cheat mode, honestly. It's like 100% grip mode cheating on Forza. Not that I know anything about that, but that's how I imagine it. Yeah, so once you get on like a steep incline and it's all ice the fuck over and you're trying to accelerate up the incline, my car is toast. It doesn't matter what kind of tires I have on it, studded, mud and snow, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I definitely kind of regret not getting 4-wheel drive on it, but at the same time, like I said, I bought a Wrangler and put like a 6-inch lift on it and big ass mud tires and a big ass winch, and it was still less than adding 4-wheel drive to the Jeep Grand Cherokee that I daily drive. Like a whole new vehicle is set up perfectly to off-road and recover other vehicles. Like that's how much they wanted for 4-wheel drive. So yeah, speaking of cars, I have a few. I have some hot rods. I have this. I have this Wedge Camaro. It's not all that fast, but it looks fast. Women think it's a fast car. It's one of those cars, like just the silhouette of it. Women look at it and you're like, "Ooh, that's a fast car." It doesn't matter like if they know about cars or not. Like they just look at it and you're like, "Yeah, that's a fast car." something like a Mustang with the boxy front end, and they're like, yeah, it's kind of loud. This 97 Camaro with T-tops. It's like, because the dash is so high in front of you, and you're sitting so low, like you're sitting on the floor pan, and you have to angle the backrest back to be able to get into a comfortable position. Like, all you can see is like barely a little bit of the road and like the sky. So I compare it to like flying a fighter jet, because I've been in a MiG before. It's pretty much what flying a MiG is like. Like, you can't see where you're going. You can see the sky above you. It's a fun car. It makes a real good sound too. Wait. Yeah, it makes a real good sound too. I've got the it's only a V6, a 3.6 liter V6, but I got the Borla True dual exhaust on it, and like I said, it makes a nice sound. I think I'm gonna go with my daily driver though. It's a Trackhawk, that's what it is. It's not the SRT or whatever. Hold on a second. Ah, I gotta check my OBS and make sure it's still working. Do I still have mic? Check, check. Yep. Alright. Yeah, this is what I daily drive, something like this. It's actually not so monotonous gray, it's more of a charcoal gray. No, it's not a Trackhawk. I don't have a Trackhawk. It looks like the Trackhawk because I have the red tow hooks on the front, because that's the only, you have to put the Trackhawk or the SRT tow hooks on it to even be able to tow it when it gets stuck, because otherwise there's nowhere to hook up a tow strap to it. Like the regular model, the base and the limited and the what is it, not the SRT, but the Latitude and all the other like mid-tier models, there's no tow hook. Like there's no way at all to hook up to it to tow it forward or backwards. So I had to put the red SRT tow hooks on mine just to be able to tow it, because fucking when you only got two-wheel drive and you get hung up on a big old snowdrift, man, you need some way to get drug off of it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I do love this car. It's I've had a lot of cars, and it's not exactly a very exciting car. But as far as like a daily driver and doing everything that you need to do on a daily basis, I kind of do love this car. Oh, fuck. I love it so much I crashed it into a tree. No, but for real, I do kind of love this Grand Cherokee. Like, yeah, the Wrangler, it can go places that a Grand Cherokee can't even dream of going. Like, you can fucking... You can crawl your ass up Moab and go anywhere in a Wrangler, but like as far as grocery getting, long road trips, traveling with a big dog, shit like that, moving house, Moving your friend's house? Camping? Look, let me tell you about this Grand Cherokee camping. When you fold the back seat flat, there's enough room for a queen-size mattress. So when I go camping, I don't set up no tent. I don't fuck around with no time wasted on that shit. I do an inflatable queen size mattress in the back of this bitch with the back seats folded flat. Man, it's way better than any tent. There's no mosquitoes getting in there. You ain't getting no bears tearing your tent apart. people get curious. They'll like walk up and do like this on the window, but that's about it. It's not like if you were in a tent and they could just like unzip it and be in there with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's just about perfect. Being able to put an inflatable mattress in the back of an SUV and camp in it. It opens up so many different places to camp that you legally otherwise couldn't do it. Like I'm sure you've seen in national parks, there's signs like no overnight camping and shit. But you pull up in something like this with an inflatable mattress in the back and just park in the parking lot, it just looks like you went out hiking for the evening. So like the fuzz, the authorities, they don't fuck with you. Whereas if you're in like a real camper, like a Sprinter or something, or a DIY camper van, you're gonna catch a bullshit about it. They're gonna be knocking on your window at 2 in the morning, like, "Hey, you can't camp here." It says right there on the sign. But like I said, with something like this, with like an inflatable mattress in the back, you can just straight up camp anywhere. I've camped in mine with a queen size inflatable mattress. Me and my girlfriend and a dog have camped right in front of a no overnight camping sign, and the park rangers were driving past the back of the car all night. Like, they knew we were there. They saw us there all night and never once like slowed down and stopped or like looked in the windows or knocked on the windows or anything. They didn't do anything like they were doing to the like pedo van looking camper vans that were trying to sleep there. Like the white panel vans. A free candy looking ass nigga. But yeah, they didn't fuck with us at all. Whereas like if you're in a Sprinter, oh bro, you catching hell. It's hard to even sleep at Walmart in a Sprinter. I'll put it that way, because everyone knows it's a camper van. It's like the de facto camper van now. So like, yeah, there's all sorts of benefits to having a Sprinter and like having a standardized platform and being able to get it fixed anywhere. But it sucks when you're trying to live in it and fucking everywhere's trying to boot you out. I definitely do I like car camping. It's kind of conscientious. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's kind of a contentious topic on car camping, because a lot of what car camping is not actually legal, to be honest. But I think it's the tits, man. You blow up a mattress in the back of your car and just crash wherever you are. And like, not spend half an hour figuring out how to assemble a tent. That is not going to keep the bugs out all night. Or bears out, or fucking intruders. It's not going to keep anything out that you want to keep out. It's just going to make the air hot. Unless you're winter camping, then it's going to keep the air fucking nice and toasty. But even winter camping, I definitely prefer it car camping in the winter. Because, like, yeah, the humidity and moisture buildup is a huge problem in the winter. But you just, like, crack the windows open an inch and just, like, sleep in a fucking sleeping bag that's made for the temperature you're in, you know? Like, if it's gonna be 9 degrees out there, you need a 0 degree sleeping bag, and then it doesn't matter how open the windows are. Yeah, I'll be straight with you. There was this one time when I didn't know all that much about winter camping, and I went way out in the middle of fucking dick all nowhere. No cell phone signal, and for winter camping, and it was supposed to be like 30 degrees or something that night, but it was -9 when I woke up, and my sleeping bag was only rated to 0, so I hurried up and took my 40 degree sleeping bag and got in that, and then put that in the 0 degree sleeping bag, and then started the car up with the jump box because the battery was, because it was so cold, I had to jump box it. But started the car, ran it for like an hour, finally got some heat in it, and then went back to sleep for like 2 or 3 hours until it was just so miserably cold I couldn't even sleep. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm getting kind of toasted, to be honest. Yeah, winter camping can be kind of brutal. Brutal. All right, S1. Come on, baby, let me in. All right, need to grab a fresh drink here in a second, but it won't take long because I'm in an RV and everything is within about 5 feet. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna try and show you, but I know this camera's real wonky. We got the smart looking at shit. We're about to do a quick taste and review. Never had it before. It sounds and looks carbonated, which is a bad sign. That means my stomach's gonna be hurting later. Smell like a Freedom Pop. That's enough, puppy. Yeah, it tastes like if you carbonated a Freedom Pop and then made it like malt beverage bitter. That's what that is. It's not very good. Not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it. This car is like super OP. I'm just like blowing the fuck out of this thing. They're getting blown out. This is almost like cheating. I should have grabbed the slower car. I didn't realize it was going to be like this. Alright. Can you hear? Yeah, can you hear the thunder? Or was that in my head? Maybe that was the bass of this song. I do have the bass sliders ramped the hell up. my cans. Oh, what? I had one of these Corvettes. I had a 2013 Grand Sport. I just sold it actually. I put a Magnuson supercharger on it to where it was faster than the Z06 version, but it was lighter and it had way better handling than the Z06. The Z06 was really like for just like smashing the dick off people at red light racing. Like if you want to go out and roll some mountain roads with a Z06, you're gonna run into some problems. Because the Grand Sport, it's light and it's a way better tuned suspension, so that's why I ended up doing that. But yeah, I did the Magnuson supercharger kit on the 13 Grand Sport, and it was just way too much power. I had to sell the car. It was no longer fun to drive. And I know that sounds stupid, but like the stock Grand Sport was just it was like right on the edge of what I consider my skill level on the road is. I'm going to try something different, but like as far as driving a car quick on the road, it was stopped right at my skill level. And then once I put that Magnuson supercharger on it, it was gonna get me killed. Yeah, I had to sell that thing. It actually it went to a dude that lives in Colorado, not far from where my brother lived. Which was funny because we had just transported it back from Colorado. It was already in Colorado, and we transported it like way the hell back for no reason. The dude that bought it was in Colorado, but yeah. No, I'm way out the outside. Okay, puppy. I'll have to show you some of my real hot rods on here. Not just a LARPer on here that's like, oh yeah, I got this and I got that.
Arrived at your
Like,
destination.
I'll actually show you nibbas. Give me a second. Alright. So how do I give me a second with OBS. I don't know how to do this shit. Let's see. Add a window capture. There you go. So that's on the left is the 13 that I just sold, the Grand Sport. On the right is the 63. And then let's see. All right. So here's my Challenger. I have a SRTA Challenger with a 440 stroker. That's out in the garage in Key West. It was the 13 Grand Sport. So yeah, when I talk about fast cars and shit, there's my Wrangler that I was just telling you about earlier. Yeah, when I'm talking about fast cars, I actually know what I'm talking about. I'm not LARPing. Actually done quite a bit of real racing, like sanctioned racing. I'm not, I'm not I'm not a video gamer. I started playing racing games as practice for real world racing. The Challenger, the 440 stroker, it's like 1100 horsepower motor, which is really fucking nuts. It only takes it'll only run on 100 octane gas. That's my brother left it to his girlfriend. She's scared to drive it. She started it up and tried to back it out of the garage, and it just like instantly did a burn and ripped the tiles off the floor. And she was like, "I don't want to drive it." It's technically hers, but it's fine because I'm the only one that's got the balls to drive it. My brother left us a lot of cool shit. He left me this Forza account and computer and a new camper and all sorts of shit. He was like, he was in the hospital. He was like, "What do you want to do with your life?" And I was like, "Bro, I want to do what you do." And he was like, "All right, I can make that happen." And so he basically set up everything to where, yeah, I just have to take care of his shit and play video games, which is pretty cool. But we got some woodworking content coming up on here. Now that my shop is getting set up, we're gonna be making some brag boxes. Glass top brag boxes, glass top and bottom brag boxes for hobby-end marbles and high-end jewelry. Making jewelry boxes. Gonna be doing some fine furniture woodworking. Doing some mahogany furniture. It's gonna be tight. I've got these this idea for these mahogany end tables, either for a bed or for like a living room on either side of the couch. That have never really been done before. At least when I search the design, I don't see any like it. So I think it's really the first time it's been done. It's gonna be cool. Whoa. Whoa. I'm gonna be straight with you. This Freedom Pop Smirnoff, not good. Whoa. I need a cigarette to clear my mouth up after that one. This vape ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go back to the Twisted Teas and dump that thing out. It's fucking 8% alcohol by volume. No wonder it tastes like ass. Holy shit. 8%. Yeah, this is a ZR1. You can see it right on the bumper, the ZR1 badge. Which, like, yeah, if you don't care about money and you just want to buy the most badass factory Corvette you can, a ZR1 is what you want, or is a Z06 or whatever. whatever they call them now. But like if you want a real well-rounded Corvette that can do everything, woo! Oh damn! Holy shit! Hold on a second. It's wild. So I just bought this. Oh, it's totally dead. So I just bought this new, like forward light, streamer light or whatever. Forward lighting. I don't know what the fuck it's called as far as hobbyist bullshit, but I just bought this new one and it said like 5 to 6 hours of battery life. And I just started it this morning, so we ran for an hour and a half stream this morning, and like however long I've been on this evening, and it's already dead. So, I'm about to give him a bad review. If you're looking for like a key light, what is this thing? Bower. If you're looking for a key light, you don't want a Bower. It's a piece of shit. Power. Almost with their wireless USB-C microphone too. Alright, we gotta concentrate. We got one on the rectum. We gotta wreck them. Okay, the finish is pretty close. It's getting a little warm in here, not gonna lie. I think it's time for this hat to go. Boom. Alright. So that wraps up that little championship there. Got a M1. Whoopee. To be honest with you, I'm least excited about acquiring BMWs and Porsches in this game. Like, there is no other brand that brings me less excitement to win than a BMW or a Porsche. And that's not even like a personal thing. It's just I'm so tired of winning Volkswagens and Porsches. What is where's the university? I don't know where that is. Let's do this monthly ride once. In fact, let's do all 3 monthly rivals. I think I'm gonna have this cigarette now. Alright, let's get that bread. Do 2 laps at least if I don't get the... Oh, the sound of this thing. Do you hear it? It's like so raspy. It's like... Oh, for fuck's sake. It's like so raspy. It's like a Honda Civic with a fart can. It's like... There's no way the real car actually sounds like that. There's no way the Ford Focus, whatever the fuck this thing is, sounds like a Honda Civic with a 6-inch diameter fart can. Like, I'm calling BS on that. Does it really? Any of you out there actually drive this car in real life? Does it sound like it has a fart can? It's like super raspy. We just go with it. It's like super raspy, but it's also like agricultural sounding. It's kind of weird. Like it's a large bore, short stroke, 4-cylinder with a tiny little turbo on it. That's awful specific. I have to concentrate so I don't wreck this thing again. No! Wait, that corner is gonna get me again, watch. The Geo Tracker one time, it only had like 1.5 or 1.6 liter motor, so it really struggled to do anything. It really struggled to get above 85 miles an hour. If you could get it, if you could somehow get it up to like 86, 87, and then that the variable vane on the intake would open up and it would get like a boost of power and be able to keep accelerating on to like 120 or something. It was so funny. You would get stuck at like 85, 86 and just couldn't accelerate through it on like a long uphill or something. It was so funny. It was like almost VTEC, but it wasn't, because it wasn't actually varying the timing of the valves. It was just like varying the length of the intake runner with some, like a flap or some shit. Okay, one more time. Yeah, I used to pack the intake. I had an ice chest around the intake pipe under the hood. I used to pack the intake with regular ice to keep the charge air cold, so that I could get over that hump easier when I was racing people. Because otherwise, like I said, you get stuck at like 85, 86 if you just happen to be trying to accelerate a long grade, a long uphill. Alright, I think this is the last one. This one will get me the finish. Yeah, that car was funny. Cars are fun. I'll be honest. The older I get, the less I'm into like actually owning and driving cars, like real cars. It's just, they're just not practical. Like this thing that you can only put one who in. That's just not a practical car, like to drive every day. All right, let's do this one. But yeah, I had a Miata. I had that that '97 Camaro, the Wedge Camaro. It was bright red, and it had those dual exhaust. So it was 4 tips coming out of the back. That was way back before it was like a popular thing on modern cars. It was like one of the first ones to do duals. At least on an American sports car, or muscle car, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But man, that was a hot car. I used to park it. I DJ'd and I hung out at this bar, and I used to park it directly out front because it would bring people into the bar. They'd see the car and think that somebody important was there. But like every night I'd come out to this nightclub after I finished my set, after I finished my drinks, and it'd be like every chick you can imagine sitting on it getting their picture taken. Like, it was kind of wild. What is this, a Camry? Camrys are kind of wild now. I mean, fuck, they got like 360 horsepower stock, bone stock. I mean, a Camry will whoop the dick off of a Mustang that's like 10 years old. I think it's between the Camrys getting so powerful, like economy cars getting so powerful, and the electrics, like the Teslas and shit. Like, cars, owning fast cars just isn't that fun anymore, I don't think. I think it's all about the digital world and driving like dozens of fast cars in an evening instead of spending a quarter of your income buying and maintaining and insuring a fast car. For what? I mean, you can't even drive it that fast on the road. I think this is going to be my last one. I'm gonna finish this nasty ass drink and shower it up and big puppy on a walk, nice. No way. No way this Camry is shifting the 5th gear at 140. Not that fast, I don't think. I mean, I know they accelerate quick, but I don't think they're a high-speed vehicle. Could be wrong. Yeah, I think I'm about to check out. This is getting kind of warm in here, not gonna lie. But let's see. Oh, we got one more point to get that backstage pass. Y'all just gonna have to let me slide on it because I don't feel like doing anything else. I think that's gonna be a wrap for me today. Yeah. That's gonna be it for me today. Oh wait, we got some wheels. We got some gambling to do. First, let's do the regular wheel spin. See if I get anything good. I just want the rare cars that you can't buy. That's all I care about. Mustang. Money. I don't think I got them yellow crews. Oh, come on. Give me some rares. Give me some gold, some purples. Give me that Superman 3. man. Almost had that veneno. Alright, let's do these supers. We'll give them golds and purples. Got a perp. M309, isn't that thing worth like 8 mil or something? Nice! E63! Nice! Like cream of the bomber. Alright boys, I'm out of here.